Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking about the impacts and factors of elasticity demand with a real-world example of airplane tickets. Let's first take a look at the impacts of elasticity demand. Let's imagine a high-end clothing brand raises the prices of their products. Those who value the brand but find the price increase too high may decide to purchase the clothing from somewhere else. In contrast, if a brand was to lower its prices, there may be an increase in demand for those who have not been willing or financially able to purchase the good at the higher price. This is a great reflection of elasticity of demand. What elasticity of demand is? It is the measure of how responsive the quantity demanded for a good or service is to an increase or decrease in price. It can tell us how much of a good or service one is willing to purchase at a set rate and how it will change accordingly. Elasticity of demand can be categorized in two ways, elastic and inelastic. For my real-world example, I wanted to use airline tickets. I know not everyone has flown before, but I feel like it's a great example of exactly what elasticity of demand is. When it comes to the price of flights, if they are to increase, consumers tend to find different ways to travel, such as maybe driving or even postponing a trip just to decrease the price. Some of the factors that make the demand for airline tickets elastic are the substitutes, income, geographical distance, and time. Substitutes are a factor of elastic demand due to the fact of other options being available. In the case of airline tickets, if the price were to rise, consumers may decide to drive or bus instead of purchasing the flight ticket in order to save money. Income can also play a factor on the purchase of goods. If the airline ticket price was to drastically increase, it would be an issue of the ticket price being a large percentage of the household's budget, making consumers more sensitive to price change and making the demand for the good elastic with time. The other two factors in which affect elasticity of demand are geographical distance and time, meaning if the price of the airline ticket was to increase, consumers may still be willing to purchase due to convenience, not having to sacrifice longer amounts of time in order to travel. It may also be a geographical distance in which is only accessible by plane, making the price spent on the good reasonable, even with a change in price. In conclusion, the concept of elasticity of demand helps us to understand how consumers may respond to change in prices of goods and services. Higher elastic demand can occur if there are other factors such as substitutes, income, geographical distance, and time, all of which make consumers highly responsive to a change in price.